What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today we are taking a look at another S-Class. This one is from 2016, which means it has the good old 5.5 liter V8 bi-turbo. It has a little BRABUS package on it, and we borrowed it at Thijs Timmermans, who, I mean, it's kind of safe to say that he's an S-Class specialist, and S63s in particular, but he has a lot of other cool cars available as well, so go check him out if you're looking for something special. He also has the newer generation S63 in stock, which is not something a lot of companies can say. I think he sells more S63s or more new W223 S-Classes than all Mercedes dealers combined. So yeah, go check him out, and as always, big thanks for letting us have a go in this S63 with a little BRABUS upgrade. So this is a pre-facelift W222 S-Class S63 long wheelbase. It is very cool and good looking. This is a matte gray wrap. It's obsidian black underneath. And of course you have the AMG grille at the front. We've got the LED intelligent light system at the front as well. Very nice grille with a little AMG badge there, and of course the star on the bonnet. We've got these AMG wheels. Now I have to say, as you can see, this wheel is pretty damaged. This car has done 190,000 kilometers. I'm not sure when it was tuned, so I don't know for how long it's been tuned of that 190k, but yeah, it has some experience, this car, which you can see looking at these wheels. We've got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S rubber, which does feel quite new actually. Steel brakes behind that with red brake calipers, and the 20-inch AMG wheels. We've got the V8 bi-turbo badge as well, and then at the rear we've got, it's a good looking car still, I think. Very handsome. We've got a BRABUS diffuser with BRABUS exhaust as well, as you can see. So it sounds pretty damn epic. And we suspect it also has downpipes because it's quite loud. It's got 650 horsepower, this BRABUS version. Now stock, we've got 585 and 900 newton meters, and well, we've got the BRABUS bi-turbo plaques there on the engine. So if this indeed is the BRABUS B63 650 kit, then it's got 650 horsepower and 1000 newton meters. Top speed normally 300 kilometers an hour, and now 320. 0 to 100 4 seconds for the S63 4MATIC long wheelbase, which is quite quick actually for a car that weighs like 2000 kilos. But this engine, oh, it is so glorious. It sounds really good. It's torquey. It just fits the car really well, and it's linked to a 7-speed gearbox, which is also pretty good. So let's have a look at the rear seats, because of course long wheelbase means that you have a lot of space here. So Burmester audio speakers right there with the nice diamond pattern in there. We've got a bit of carbon fiber trim. We've got the blinds, which you can operate using the buttons, just like these, the rear one and the top one, so you can have like a relaxing trip. We've got a little screen here, but you know, it's a 2016 car, so you can't really do that much with it. We've got a remote here and a phone actually. Cup holders here as well, and I can also adjust this seat in front of me to give me some more space. This is very spacious. It's so nice to sit here. I mean, on a long trip this is so comfy. I can also adjust my own seat, of course. Seat back, seat and headrest as well, which is nice. And this car also has, I think this is the first time that they did like the ambient lighting. It's still a bit more modest in this generation compared to the newer ones, which are, you know, basically like a nightclub. If you want to, you can really go crazy with that ambient lighting nowadays. So at the front, let me just get this seat out of the way a bit. So in the front we've got an Alcantara AMG steering wheel, very nice, with behind that like aluminium pedal shifters from BRABUS. They are actually like replacement pedals, so they are not like the stick-on ones, which I don't really like. This is better. We've got more carbon down here, the Autobahn logo on the center console, on the armrest here. And the dual screen setup with the very nice digital speedo. Really like this one. Brings me back. Yeah, I think if you have to go digital, then please just do it like this. Just digitalize nice analog dials. I think that works best. So if we start it up, you can hear the nice V8 sound. So go to sport. Whoa, very dirty sound. Let's go. So most of the time, well, all of the time, I would say, it's a very, very comfy car. Even though you have the suspension, the air suspension in sport mode, it's still like super comfy. That's nice. I mean, this and the 6.2 are probably the two best sounding AMG engines ever. It sounds so like dark and a bit ominous. And especially if you have like these low revs, high gears. Oh, it's so good. Now if you compare this to a new S63 of the newer 223 generation, it's completely different, because that car feels very aggressive and on edge and like it wants to bite your head off basically. This feels much more laid back and much more relaxed basically, and yeah, I kind of like that character. I think it fits the S-Class really well and quite like that. So as I said, this car's done 190,000 kilometers. It's been maintained by Thijs Timmermans, so he knows the car and he knows in what condition it is, and he bought it to sell it again. So yeah, I'm guessing it's in pretty good condition. Well, it's still working really well, so definitely feels like it still has that 650 horsepower. So on a B road, it's nice to drive it quickly and fluently, right? It's meant to be driven quick, but you have to like drive it in a fluent way, and then it just does everything you expect it to do. You don't even feel the weight that much. I mean, 2000 kilo of course isn't even that much if you compare it to today's cars. I mean, that new S63 weighs like 2400 kilos, I want to say, maybe even more. Absolutely insane. With that hybrid drivetrain, of course, you just add weight and you need more power to get that weight going, but you still feel that weight. I mean, they do an incredible job hiding that weight, but sometimes you still feel it. So as I said, pre-facelift car, 7-speed gearbox. The facelift cars of this generation got the 9-speed, which I have to say does respond a little bit better to your inputs, and the shifts might be a bit quicker as well, but It's not bad for an 8-year-old car. I would say it's pretty good. So here we go onto the Autobahn. As I said, 320 km/h top speed. And it's not too busy today. So maybe we will be able to get close to that top speed. So in here, the sound is good. It's definitely louder than stock. So you definitely have some benefits from that BRABUS exhaust. But it's still very civilized. It's just, it's exactly the way an S63 should sound, in my opinion. You have that V8, you have that pleasure. That growl is definitely there. But it's a lot louder when you're outside, of course, and it sounds properly good. So 100 to 200, of course we also measured that, and we did an 8-second run, which is pretty good. It's faster than an S8 Plus. We also measured, you know, back in the day you had an S8, then came the S63. Audi brought the S8 Plus to beat the competitors again, and then if you wanted even more, you know, a little BRABUS package like this would do the job and make sure that you were the king of the road. I mean, especially top speed wise, 320 is very nice, and you know, super easy in this car. It's so stable and comfortable. Quick downshift there. I mean, I have to say the shifts themselves are very quick. So corner here, as I said, it's mega stable. I mean, that air suspension just soaks everything up. We've got a couple bumps here. Have to be careful, you don't know what's around the corner, of course, but there we go, little bump. It's nothing. So last run towards the border. I'm not sure we're going to get close to 300 again, but believe me, it will go faster than 300. Just not able to show you in the review, but we did an Autobahn POV as well, so you can check out that video in the top right corner. We might get close here. That's it, 297. I have to brake for the border. This car, as you can see, 190,000 kilometers, still doing very well, very healthy performance, quick car, and I mean, super comfortable, nice spec. Yeah, what else do you need, right? You don't really need anything else than this. An S-Class, an S63, it just does everything so well. It even has a ski hatch, so if you want to take it on your winter holiday, you can take your skis. You can hang out in the back there. Wow, look at how relaxed he looks.
Oh, are we driving?
Oh, we're driving, yeah.
Oh, really?
It is an incredible car, and it is for sale at Thijs Timmermans. It's not even that expensive. If you want to own an AMG V8, go check it out. Link is in the description. If you want to subscribe, you can click the button right here. Make sure you check if you're subscribed, because apparently YouTube keeps unsubscribing people. You can check out this video or this playlist. See you at the next one. Bye.